Yeah, Jeff, scrimmage number one. Just first of all, just give us your general impressions.
I thought we got a lot out of scrimmage number one. A lot of hard, long work. We were out here a long time. I think we got a lot of repetitions. I thought our defense did some really good things early. Kept us out of the end zone, played hard, kept the ball in front of us offensively. I didn't think it was a very good day for us. I thought we struggled up front, which we've got to get better at. And I thought we struggled at the quarterback position. So a lot of room for improvement. It's good to come out here on the game field and see it going full speed in live tackle situations and understand just how far we have to come.
Specifically quarterback-wise, all of them, or what was their struggles today?
Well, I think once again we've got to continue to improve up front and make sure we're getting our guys better. They understand what they need to do. We help them out at times, and the quarterback has to be able to make plays occasionally when the design of it isn't wide open right off the bat. And that means you got to hold on to it a little longer. That means you got to find a little room in the pocket to step up and make plays. And I didn't think we did that very good at all. So it's not one of our better days. And hopefully we learn from it and we try to improve and get better.
Did you have the same offensive line you've been working with the first team?
We mixed it up. We mixed up the order a little bit and made sure everybody got to play. And I think we'll evaluate the film and go from there.
Did anybody play well on offense?
Let me try to think here. I think Bryson was solid a little bit. We got it to him. Milton Wright did some things for us. Other than that, I didn't see.
The running backs okay?
It wasn't one of their better days. I think we ran hard at times. Didn't know our assignments always. Didn't do very good in two-back situations on the lead block instances where we're trying to get a yard or less. That was disappointing. So, no, in general, I didn't think it was a good day.
Offensively, was this a bit of a step back from what we saw Thursday when you had a mini scrimmage out there, especially, first drive looked really impressive a couple days ago, but was this a step back from that?
Well, that's football. I think Thursday offense did come out and do some good things, and our defense, it wasn't one of their better days. I thought our ones on defense would play better. They did not, but they responded, and they did some good things today. I think, if our defense is doing everything full speed and getting lined up and communicating, we have a chance to stop some people. And offensively, it was not a good day. We have a long ways to go, and deficiencies that we thought might be there, we've got to get them better. And while they may be slightly getting better, it's got to be all the time. It's got to be more consistent, and we definitely didn't see that.
What part of the defense did best today? The linebacker, secondary? Was there one that stood
Well,
out?
it helps when you got a rush and some penetration, so I think that George up front helped, but the other guys did a decent job of getting in the backfield as well. And Anthony Watts and Barnes and those guys, our linebackers, I thought did some good things. And the secondary, a couple big plays as we got going, but early on they did a solid job. So, I feel like we need to be a good team on defense this year. We have quite a few players, and offensively we got to get better fast because it wasn't what it needs to be in order to beat anybody on our schedule.
Saying everything you've said so far, as you get into the second week of camp here, what are you looking to see? What do you need to see on both sides of the ball?
Well, I think it's important offensively we get guys back healthy and they're able to practice. We can't have guys that aren't practicing and putting themselves in these situations. I mean, these are game situations where everything's on the line. It's live tackle, and you've got to step up and know assignments and know quickly and be able to communicate and play fast. And I think we're missing out on that a little bit. And then, once again, up front, they're working hard, and they did some good things, but not near enough to win, and not near as consistently as we should. But defense, there was progress, and I've seen progress up to this point in camp. Thursday wasn't one of their better days, like you said, but I've seen a lot of progress on defense. We got to continue to make that and try to be a very, very good defense.
Any new injuries today?
I couldn't tell you right now. I'm sure we had some. We have quite a few people out now, but we wanted to get some live work, and we did that.
Did David Bell participate at all?
Not in the scrimmage.
Right. But the fact that he's back doing some individual work, obviously that's a positive step for him.
It's progress. We want to get him out here, but we got to get him healed. But yes, we want to get him out here so he can get some work.
Any update on Lorenzo as far as his timeline now?
You know what? Lorenzo's probably going to be a game time decision, and whether he goes or not, it'll be up to the doctors. And you know, I'm not optimistic.
He's got to practice first, right?
Correct.
And then kicking, punting, how'd that go?
You know what? I think JD has done a really good job. He's been very consistent in camp. His legs seem stronger. He's good on kickoffs. He was active today on field goals. You know, we've got to make sure the snapping is what we need to get it, and the precision we need to have, and we're executing up front. But I thought we did a good job there, and then we've got to get good in the return game. We didn't do anything live return-wise, but I think we've worked on the plan quite a bit, and we've got to make sure we try to get an advantage there, because we're going to need every advantage we can get, and special teams is going to need to step up and help us.
Did Rondell participate in the scrimmage?
He did a little bit when the few times it was not live tackle, but you know, we still need to get him fully healthy.
But
I think he's very close in the rhythm, and yes, I would hope that he can get back and be able to go full go and get himself ready.
You mentioned the defensive line, but you're also missing some key guys that are in your depth. You know, you don't have Jeff Marks. I don't know if Giovanni participated today. I don't know. Did Kai?
Yes.
Kai
played.
Did he?
Yeah, and I think that's what we have on defense. We have a lot of guys. I mean, we have a lot of guys we can rotate in there. We have a lot of guys that we can play. Certain guys, yes, are consistently good in the Baileys and the Holtz and even George and Mosley. Kenneth Major's done some good things, but we can play more, and there can be more competition. And if guys aren't giving us what we need to get on a consistent basis, there are others to rotate in there. We can keep guys fresh, and I think that's important on defense, is having some depth, being able to do that to a certain degree, because guys can get wore down, but there definitely are more bodies, and there's more capable guys that we feel comfortable putting in.
Saying what you said about Lorenzo, Anthony Watson, and who would be your top tackles right now?
Well, we did a rotational basis. Lawrence Johnson has been in there some. Anthony Watts has been in the middle. Like you said, Jeff Marks, Giovanni. Branson Dean has kicked down in there some. You know, we have a lot of defensive lineman bodies that some may be a little bit tweeners to go inside, but they've got to use their athleticism and quickness to make plays.
Because Dean's a guy that can play multiple positions.
I think he can. He's had a good camp for us.
Yeah.